Harry turned US ignorance of royals into brutal ridicule after his lies, palace claims never forgive. A former US/UK advisor explained much of the American audience are not familiar with Prince Harry, Meghan or the royal family enough to fully criticize them, meaning the Sussexes have avoided widespread criticisms during their time in the US. Former US Anglo-American advisor and senior fellow of the Bow Group think tank Lee Cohen told Express.co.uk theorized many Americans were not as tuned into the royal family as most UK audiences were, simply due to media coverage and prominence in day-to-day life. As a result, Mr. Cohen said Prince Harry and Meghan got a free pass from most American media outlets and critics as they were not accustomed to the role or protocols the royals are supposed to follow. He added the glamorous Sussexes were taken in by US audiences, but stressed many cringed at the couple when they made new age statements. Mr. Cohen was asked his thoughts on how the American public has taken to Prince Harry and Meghan's comments against the royal family. He explained, "The American public is sort of unaware of what monarchy is all about and is easily taken in by a young, attractive and glamorous couple. Which is certainly what the Sussexes are. Where opinion polls show higher popularity among a younger demographic." In March 2021, a YouGov poll found there was a generational difference between support for the royal family and the Sussexes following the Oprah Winfrey interview. The poll also found a 15-point decrease in favorability of Prince Harry after the interview was aired, with a 48% negative attitude recorded. Mr. Cohen continued, but many in the US were unable to actually apply the necessary skepticism to see all of the inconsistencies in the Oprah interview. And they will no doubt enthusiastically support Harry's public therapy sessions in the new Apple Plus series. But on our side of the pond, as Brits often note, therapy seems to be the answer to every question. But, let's not make any mistakes, there is a significant segment of the US population who cringe at airing your dirty laundry in public. And in making these kinds of new age statements to the public. During Meghan and Harry's interview with Oprah Winfrey earlier this year, several UK media headlines were put in a montage to illustrate Meghan's claims. However, soon after, Associated Newspapers, who own the Daily Mail, put in a formal complaint after one headline was edited without the full context. One headline suggested Meghan would taint the royal family's blood, which was edited to make it seem as if it was claimed. However, the full headline reported on a UKIP leader's girlfriend who made the comment in a text. Additionally, The Telegraph looked at the headlines used in the montage and found many of them came from American magazine publications. Their research found 11 out of 30 headlines came from US outlets. A YouGov poll published in July found only a quarter of Americans were interested in reading Prince Harry's upcoming memoirs, with only 14% of Britons thinking the same. But nearly half of Americans said it was right for Harry to publish his memoirs, compared with 23% of Britons agreeing. Americans won't take notice of Duke's elitist professional work. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were yesterday warned they have become so overexposed they are in danger of being abandoned by many of their millions of new fans in America. A top Hollywood executive believes Harry and Meghan's saturation in the US media could cause followers to drift away out of boredom and frustration. US public fed up with Sussex's drama created